When I look at conventional interpretation and geomodeling workflows, I see challenges that limit the productivity and creativity of geoscientists today. Model-driven interpretation is Rockstar's solution to those challenges. It lets clients get from the data to the model as quickly and accurately as possible. One challenge is that interpretation and geomodeling workflows are typically independent and disjoint. The seismic interpreter interprets the data, takes the results and passes them to the geomodeler who builds a structural framework. This process usually results in a time-consuming and painful iteration before arriving at the final structural model. With model-driven interpretation, we've brought these two workflows together, allowing the geologist and the geophysicist to work together on a common platform to get the best possible reservoir model directly from the seismic data. Another challenge is quantifying uncertainty. We're trying to image geologic formation boundaries occurring over scales of centimeters, with seismic waves that sample structure that's tens of meters thick. This generates structural risk. Time and time again, operators find that it's the uncertainty in the structural framework of the reservoir that is the #1 factor determining the commerciality of a prospect. At the end of the day, you need to be able to account for this ambiguity in order to get the best value from your reservoir model. With model-driven interpretation, the interpreter can capture uncertainty directly during the interpretation process. This uncertainty can be carried throughout the subsurface workflow and can be used to generate probabilistic estimates, for example, of volumes or reserves. Another challenge that operators face is an overdependence on a single model in the decision-making process. Because the full seismic to simulation workflow takes so much technical effort, many times only a single model is produced. This severely restricts the range of hypotheses that can be explored and tested. With model-driven interpretation, the interpreter can quickly and reversibly explore many different geologic scenarios. These concepts can be carried directly into the modeling phase, where they will be used to generate multiple realizations of structural models. One of the most exciting things about model-driven interpretation is how it lets people collaborate by bringing the geophysicist into the modeling domain and the geologist into the seismic domain. In RMS 2013, geoscientists can work together to increase their productivity and accuracy, leading to superior reservoir management. To learn more about model-driven interpretation, please join me for a live webinar. You can sign up right on this page.